When you think about identity, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Likely, it's your name. But here's a surprising idea. Your name is just a small part of a much larger, complex story. It's a surface-level identifier, but beneath that lies something deeper, something far more substantial. So, who are you, truly? When you try to define yourself, it's common to rely on external factors, like what you do for a living or where you come from. Yet, these are just labels, and labels can shift and evolve. Jobs change, where you live changes, and even life stages shift. But at the core, something constant remains. Imagine if someone asks who you are, and you instinctively talk about your age, your career, or where you're from. It feels natural, but these details are just pieces of your story, fragments that don't tell the full picture. A job, after all, can be altered. Your age continues to grow. Where you live may vary from one chapter to the next, but deep down, beyond these roles and titles, there exists something unchanging, your essential self. Life may throw challenges and obstacles your way, experiences that could easily feel defining. But those tough moments don't capture the entirety of you. They're events, moments in time, while your core self remains stable and unshaken, like a hidden treasure waiting to be rediscovered, layer by layer. So, the next time someone asks you about yourself, realize that you're more than these surface-level characteristics. You're not just a list of external attributes or a mere sum of experiences and titles. There's a constant, enduring presence within you, a true self that is unscathed by the shifts of life. This self is resilient, adaptable, and deeply rooted, remaining steady through life's unpredictable twists and turns. And then there's the challenge of anxiety and overthinking, those times when thoughts spiral, jumping between future worries and endless mental loops. It's something everyone experiences at one point or another, but there's something important to recognize. You are not your anxiety, and you are not your overthinking mind. Imagine it this way. There are two parts within you. One part is the experiencer, who faces the tough emotions, the anxiety, the endless thoughts. The other part is the observer, a quieter self who stands back and watches, aware of what's happening without getting pulled in. This observer within you notices the waves of anxiety and thoughts without becoming tangled in them. It's a fascinating concept. This you that notices these mental states is distinct from the emotions themselves. Think of it as if you're in a play. Part of you is acting in the scenes, dealing with challenges and ups and downs, while another part sits in the audience, watching, understanding, and keeping perspective. This observer remains calm even as the stage gets chaotic. It's this dual nature that gives you resilience when life becomes difficult. Rather than letting challenges take control, you start to see them from a distance. The real transformation occurs when you realize that you are not the sum of your struggles. Instead, you're the one observing the difficulties, with the choice to learn and grow from them, rather than feeling defined by them. During life's toughest moments, remind yourself, the part of you that's aware of the suffering isn't the same as the part of you that feels it. Imagine it as having a built-in resilience, a natural buffer that helps you understand, navigate, and move through tough times with greater clarity. This awareness helps you gain a bit of distance from the challenges, making it easier to step back and see the way forward. We all experience difficulties, moments that test our patience, courage, and understanding. But think of it as an opportunity to use this newfound awareness. When you feel overwhelmed or anxious, ask yourself, who is noticing these thoughts and feelings? It's not about finding answers within your thoughts. Instead, it's about realizing that you're aware of them. It's like shifting from being trapped in a scene to watching it unfold, gaining a wider perspective. You begin to understand that while one part of you experiences these ups and downs, another part simply observes, comprehending the bigger picture. Recognizing this gives you a powerful tool to detach from stress and see things with a calmer mind. In reality, this awareness connects you to your true self, a self that is deeper than daily situations and challenges. It's more than identifying as a person who reacts to life. It's realizing that you are the awareness behind every thought, the observer of all experiences. This doesn't mean you become detached or indifferent. Quite the opposite. It brings you closer to your natural state of peace, love, and a joy that comes from being fully present. By taking moments to observe yourself, you're not just noticing your state of mind. You're recognizing the essential aspect of your being, an awareness that is unaffected by the highs and lows of life. This awareness draws you closer to the unchanging essence of who you truly are, a self that exists beyond any narrative or label. In essence, you're more than just another individual moving through the world. You are the observer of life itself, fully here, fully present. And let's talk about inner strength, that well of resilience within you, waiting to be tapped. This isn't a strength that depends on anything external. It's not about achievements, status, or skills. It's a natural part of you, an integral resource within your awareness. When you truly connect with this inner strength, you'll find yourself facing challenges with a different mindset, one marked by calm and assurance. This strength doesn't mean you deny the difficulties or avoid them. Instead, it gives you the courage to face them head-on, armed with a deeper understanding of yourself. Remember, these challenges don't define your inner strength, they simply reveal it. Your life story, past experiences, and even the mistakes you've made are threads woven into a greater journey. They are observed by this constant, untouchable awareness within you, one that remains unchanged no matter what happens on the surface. Embracing this inner strength means acknowledging that your true self is unconfined by external circumstances or setbacks. It's rooted in a place of pure consciousness, beyond the reach of life's temporary ups and downs. This awareness becomes your compass, helping you steer through turbulent times with an unshaken sense of resolve. Practicing self-awareness isn't a way to disconnect. It's a path that brings you back to your true nature. The strength within you isn't abstract. It's a real force that empowers you to actively shape your experience and grow. Your life story isn't set in stone, and while certain feelings or anxieties may feel powerful, they don't define the core of who you are. These are merely experiences, and you are the one observing them from a calm and steady space. Realizing this can transform how you respond to life's challenges. It's a recognition that can spark a ripple of positive change within you. Knowing that you are not defined by any single moment or feeling allows you to rewrite your reactions and, in doing so, reshape your life. It's empowering to know that you can approach difficulties from a space of resilience and self-assurance, which can create a positive effect not just in your life, but in the lives of those around you. If these ideas resonated with you, consider sharing them with someone who may appreciate this perspective. Every reflection, every insight shared can be a step toward greater self-awareness and inner peace. And if you feel moved, share your own experiences or thoughts in the comments below. This journey of self-discovery is personal yet universal, a path we all walk in our own ways. Until next time, remember that the true you is far more than the roles, labels, or moments you encounter. You are the awareness, the presence, the life that watches it all unfold.